This is Mr. Late Night with a brand new birthday stream video with that new microphone on that nice quiet night. We got a couple beers. Oh, fuck. These things fucking suck. It's just gonna be a quick one. Probably just be on for a couple hours until my buddy gets here. Got a good friend coming in a couple hours, so I'll probably dip out then. Oh my fucking god. Cunt. Well, technical difficulties. Jesus. Oh, we got a viewer. Who goes there? Let me know if my mic sounds good here. First time using it. There we go. Perfect. Picture perfect. Alright, how's everybody doing? It's Movie Mind Jace here. Just kidding, it's BCD, Brent Cody Dwyer. It's crazy how this mic literally picks up all kinds of sound. It's crazy. Crack a cold one for the homies, why don't you? Man, this just tripped me out. I've never had a mic this good before. It's the brand new birthday mic. How's everybody like it? But, oh, Jesus Christ. Cronky. Let's get a good little crack here. Oh, that sounded so crisp. Hear that ASMR. Yeah, so this is it. This is the birthday stream. Just pretty chill. We just chilling. Like a couple of villains calling me Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like my beer chilled. Freezed. Freeze-dried Skittles. Give it to me now. Come on, do it. Yeah, had a good birthday so far. One of my buddies is coming down in a couple hours, and he was actually going to surprise me, but then my cousin ruined the surprise. And but still really surprised that he's coming, and had some good dinner earlier. The waitresses sang happy birthday to me. That was cool. It was unexpected, but it was fun. And yeah, it's been a pretty sweet birthday. Lots of good wishes. Everybody who wished me happy birthday, thank you. And that was very sweet. Made my day. It's crazy. I don't even have to speak that loud, and I can hear myself so perfectly clear right now. It's fucking insane. Whoever's watching right now, let me know how the feedback is. If you can hear me, how good you can hear me. Can you hear me as good as I can hear me? Because no, it sounds good. Wow. It's like how everything sounds when you're high. It's just so heightened and like crisp. It's crazy. I can hear everything. It's like really trippy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, like, of course, he compares it to being high with stoner. Let's see here. Whoever's listening, give a shout, say something, so I know who's watching, and I can say hi. And also, I want to know if you guys can hear me as good as I can hear me. That's all. Right, cheerio, cheerio. Spit spot. Feed the birds. Toppins a pound. Or whatever the fuck. Oh my god. It's a little spooky. I'm not used to being able to hear everything. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The dog is going wild. I know you guys can hear that. Oh, here we go. Hoax is in the chat. He said, "Happy birthday from Frosty the Snowman." Hello. Happy birthday from Scoldy. How's it going, y'all? Is that... Am I getting feedback? Do you guys hear like a buzz? Oh, okay, that's not from my microphone. That's just in my room. Dum, 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 dum. Dude, I could do some wet movie type shit on this thing. Some ASMR. Here, just listen to this cold drink. This cold birthday drink. Bryn has the dick popper. Yeah. Wait, you talking about this thing? Every time I talk on a microphone, I just think I just pretend I'm Adrian Barbeau in the fog. We got some nice smooth jazz for all you folks out there. Got a fog rolling in tonight. Yeah, I wish I was as cool as Adrian Barbeau. Dude, this thing is fucking crazy. Let me turn it down a little bit though, because I can hear myself pretty good. Hello, 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 hello. There we go. That's a little bit better. Better for the ears. Scolder lives in the fog. Wait, so Hoax, give me a rating on how good I sound. Do I sound as good as I hear myself, or do you guys just hear me through my laptop speaker? I set up the settings to where you can hear me through the Blue Yeti mic, so it should be working right now. I just want to make sure 100%. And like I said in the bio, I'll only be on here for like a couple hours, like 2 hours maybe, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because my homeboy's coming in. We're about to get fucked. Scalder said 1. Hook said 8. Okay, so I'll just put those together, and what do you get? 9. Let me change the setting. Let's see if that... Let's get an extra point out of Hoax. It was cool. Is like I said, I don't even think I have to like really talk that loud, and I can hear myself like perfectly. Hello. Oh, that's a little bit better. What do you guys think about it? Is that better or worse? Let me know. 24-hour stream. I mean, shit, with this mic, I can definitely do it. But let me know how this sounds. Does this sound better than the last one, or was the last one better? Where Cinecreep? I don't know. He's probably cleaning his room. Hopefully, the fucking... Who you gonna call? Somebody to clean his room? That fucking ectoplasm looking shit. Jesus. Oh, that was bad. That looked like where Jimmy Hoffa was buried. That looked like he went to clean his table with candle wax. So bad. Poor Creepy. Hey, Creepy. You want to come in for a little bit? Let's see. I said I'd do a stream for my birthday, so I figured I'd come on here for a little bit. And he's like, does anybody want to buy my collection? I'm like, for free. I mean, he had some good titles in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I definitely would buy all of his collection in bulk if he gave me like a good deal. Like, I'd buy his whole collection for 150, which his collection, if cleaned up, be worth probably at least 500. But if he's gonna let his fucking room dry up to ghost semen, I mean, he can give me his movies. Oh my god, my fucking Jesus, indigestion, Jesus fucking Christ. In the town where I was born, lived a man, the sea and the sea. Dude, rapping on this is gonna be so fucking fun eventually, and some ASMR, some sensual sounds from the south. No, it's crazy. I like I said, I didn't expect the sound quality to be this good. I feel like I'm hearing my voice for the first time. It's insane. Happy birthday, Brittany. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, Trini. I appreciate that. Mike picks up farts good. That was a ASMR request from Hoaxy Wokesy. I literally just think of that Wet movie video every time. That shit was so funny. And then I got like as much hate as I did love for that video, even though Wet movie commented on it too. And all of his, and either he made 4 other accounts and hated on it, or his really loyal supporters like got on me like right away. I was like, dude, it's not even gonna get that many views. Like, calm the fuck down. That shit was so funny though. I watched that again, like for the first time, like since I made it, I watched it again like a couple weeks ago, and I actually forgot how good it was. Hey, Brown goes blue. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Happy birthday, bro. And happy holidays to all of you guys. Happy Christmas. And God bless us, everyone. God, this fucking I love this mic. Hey, yo. And as Sloth would say, hey, you guys. Yeah, I can't do that voice anymore. It's offensive. What you drinking there, still reserve? It's my birthday. I'll do what I want. No, just kidding. It's a Coors Light. It's my party and I'll drink what I want to. Drink what I want to. Drink what I want to. You would drink too if you had a Coors brew. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ringo Starr, Death Star? Ringo Death Star? It's a trap. I think you're right, Ringo. I think we are in a trap. Well, no. I think you're both wrong. And George is just in the background quiet because I can't really do George. It's kind of funny, George doesn't really like to talk. Make sure those mountains are blue or the shit ain't cold. Yeah, they're not really that cold, but it's okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. They're definitely a little warmer than I like, but this room stays pretty cold, so it's cold enough to drink. They're not like make your nipples hard as a rock cold, but they're drinkable. Definitely. I'm gonna finish this one and crack another birthday brewski, mate. So how's everybody doing? Anybody watching any good stuff? Get some more ASMR in here. Wow, that's so crisp. Oh fuck, that was my ID. No, I'm just kidding. And it's so funny. Isn't that kind of creepy? Like you can see my eyes, but you can't see my mouth. I'm just like, I'm gonna kill you. Jesus. Yes, Jack Frost. Man, I haven't had time to watch much. Sing. Oh, nice. Nice. What's funny with that Wonka movie is I wanted to hate on it so bad because that first trailer looked terrible. And I just I didn't really think, after the Johnny Depp one, which was already mid, um, nostalgia aside, I mean, I saw it in theaters as a kid, so it's not terrible, but it's fun to make fun of. But I was just like, another one, like, come on. And but the second trailer I actually thought was decent, and then when I found out it was directed by the guy that did Paddington 1 and 2, which I don't mind those movies. I think they're, really delightful. Then I was like, "Oh, okay, it could be okay." And then now it's getting good reviews, so, I'll definitely give it a try. I'm not a hater on it like I used to be. Strange Dog comic stuff. What up? Do I do I know you and you just have a new name now? But if I don't know you, what's up? Welcome to the channel. It's not getting better reviews at all, so I'm hopeful. Yeah, me too. And plus, Timothy Chalamet looks like he's doing a good job. So, and like all the promotion for it's really good. Like it's got some amazing. They have some amazing marketers for that movie. It's doing like they did a really good job promoting that thing. Like the ad on Times Square that looked like a Candy Crush ad. All like the different interviews and stuff that they've been doing, and Hugh Grant and Timothy Chalamet's like banter with each other on interviews is really funny, and like how Hugh Grant pretends like hate on him, but you can tell that he actually really likes him. So that's kind of cool. Yes, you know me. Okay. Do you want to elaborate? Who are you, mate? Who am I talking to? Strange Dog, Raw Dog comic stuff. Yes, you know me. You know me, man. You know me. Dude, live streams are so much more fun to do. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought you said you were Johnston for a second, but you're from Johnston. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Okay. What's your name, man? I know who he is. Who is he? God, it's like a mystery right now. It's a little scary. It's intense. Oh, Ian. Gotcha. Okay. What's up, Ian? I like how I acted almost like he was gonna respond right away. I'm like, hey, what's up? like he was in the call or something. Oh my god, I cracked myself up. It's definitely like the perfect ASMR mic though. I mean, the fact that I can hear a pube in the wind, I mean, it's just incredible. You're having nachos? Oh, cool. Any toppings on those nachos? Or are they just plain Jane? Fucking some lukewarm cheddar cheese on some dry cracker type chip thingies or tortilla chips. Sorry. Sounds good. We watched Mermaids for the first time last week. Really solid movie. Actually, I loved it. Oh yeah, yeah. I grew up with that movie actually. Cher, Christina Ricci, Bob Hoskins, great cast. I remember watching that as a kid, and I was always nervous when the scene rolled around when Cher like yells at her or something like because I felt like as a kid I felt it was like one of those scenes where I almost felt like I was getting yelled at. So every time I watch that movie, I'd almost like want to skip that part every time because it just like made me nervous. Yeah, great movie though, and yeah, like I said, great cast, like great, like I think it's based in the '60s, which is cool too. The soundtrack, which I think has that song like "It's my party and I'll cry if I want to." Like I'm pretty sure that song's in it too. Cher classic. That and Witches of Eastwick were my favorite Cher movies as a kid. A lot of people talk about Moonstruck. I think that movie is fine. It's kind of boring. Like I love movies like that, and Danny Aiello, I think, who's in it, is really good in it. It just wasn't that appealing to me, but you know, to each their own. So, what's the Callous Dow Boys? Yeah, and oh, of course, Mask. Yeah, that's probably actually my all-time favorite of hers. Yeah, Eric Stoltz, and that was the movie that got him the part in Back to the Future. But then, of course, we all know what happened with that. Yeah, it's a good Peter Bogdanovich movie. I remember there was like I think like a summer, I think it was like 2018 maybe or 2017 when I watched that movie like once a week for like 3 weeks or something, like 4 weeks. I watched it like 4 times in a row. I loved it so much. Oh, it's a hardcore band. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check them out when I don't get copyright on this fucking thing. Dude, you should be able to play like a minute of a song on here. It's kind of bullshit that you can't. It's not like I'm making money. I think if I'm like not monetized, I should be able to do what the fuck I want. But you know, it is what it is. The government can. Hell yeah, I'll check them out. Me too, mate. I will check that band out for sure. It's cool though. I like this. I like this setup for sure. This is pretty snazzy, I must say. Trying to think of more Cher movies. That's kind of an interesting subject. I think she's made like 5 movies, so that's a pretty short subject. Oh, Mamma Mia too, but that movie sucks. I mean, I haven't seen it, but the first one I couldn't stand. Fuck. Why do I feel like I'm missing one? So there's Moonstruck, Witch of Eastwick, Mermaids. Trailer for Civil War. That's the same director as Men, right? Civil War. Yeah, I hated Men, so I know that had a pretty good cult following or whatever, but I was not a fan, like not at all. But usually when a director makes a movie I hate and they make another movie, I usually like it. So like I wasn't a big fan of Midsommar or Midsummer, whatever you want to call it. I loved Beau's Afraid. I liked Hereditary too, but not as much as Beau's Afraid. I've been into an early 2000s. Jammed to some Dead to Fall earlier. Folks might know them. I haven't heard that band either. Fuck. Really fallen out of the like independent music scene. If anybody wants to join in for a little bit, like I said, I'll be on for probably like another hour and a half. And then maybe I'll jump on a little bit later again. They're old, Brand, like 20 years. Oh shit. Yeah, I've never heard of them. I've probably heard a song by them or something, but I don't know them by name. 20 years, damn. So I was 8 years old. I was listening to Weird Al and Talking Heads at that time. In like a bunch of early 2000s music that was on the radio, like Stacy's Mom and 1985. Fresh out of high school jams. Nice. I'm gonna look them up real quick. Dead to Fall. I'm not gonna play a song, obviously, but I will look them up real quick. Jesus Christ! Of course, I'm burping a lot after I get a nice mic. Yeah, I've never heard of these guys. Interesting. I'll have to give them a listen later. Dude, there's so many movies I want to watch that came out this month. I swear it's like they released the best movies on the month that you spend the most money for Christmas and shit. Like it's like I want to see all these movies, but I've kind of out of my budget right now, and like I want like there's so many like at once. Like of course, I mean at the bottom of the list there's Wonka, like which I do want to see, but I could probably wait for that one. But I want to see The Boy and the Heron really bad. I want to see Poor Things. I want to see Dream Scenario. I want to see Godzilla minus one. Um, what was the other one? I feel like there was more, but there's only ones like and the holdovers. Yeah, there we go. Watch the holdovers already. No, I'm wanting to. I definitely want to. Movies are meh. They're meh. Go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. I feel it sometimes, like with a lot of new, like honestly, up until this month, like the last few months, a lot of the movies that were coming out, I was like, I don't need to see that in theaters. But it's like, of course, all the movies that I want to see come out in the same fucking month. Like, what the fuck? It's like some kind of a sick joke. I just want to see them all. I could be like really creepy on this thing, like my process. The hobbitses bring them here to me. Oh, Iron Claw. That was another one that I really want to see. It's crazy. Like the story that movie's based on is just so tragic. It's like I can't wait to see it turned into a film. I didn't even know really anything about it until the movie was announced, and then I looked up the story. Really sad shit. And the cast. I mean, Zac Efron looks totally different. I mean, it helps that he's had tons of plastic surgery because I guess he like fell on his face or something at one point and had to get like really intense jaw surgery or something. But looks fucking great though. And the guy from I always forget his name, but the guy from Shameless looks really good too. And I mean, I think they all do their own stunts too, so that's pretty cool. Like that makes it even more interesting because I heard that it's like that they put on like basically a real show for people like the people that were the extras in the audience. I mean, it's like they were doing like real wrestling. Like it looks pretty cool. Oscar season is best month. Yeah, that is true. No, I know like a few of my favorite movies of the year is going to be this month. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen The Holdovers yet, and that movie I've been waiting for a while. And like I love Alexander Payne, and it just looks right up my alley. And Dream Scenario, I think I'm gonna like The Boy and the Heron, which I thought was called The Boy and the Heroine when I first looked at the title. Which I really want to fucking see that. It looks like Hayao Miyazaki back to his roots. Like I love that kind of shit. And then Godzilla minus one looks like the best Godzilla movie to come out in years. And it's phenomenal. Like movies making a comeback lately, and just they all look so fucking good, and I just want to watch them all. I know I'm missing one though. Oh, Poor Things, which I really want to see too, but I could almost wait for that. I still haven't seen Thanksgiving yet. I really want to see that. Saltburn was good. That was actually the one I did see. Really good. Really well acted. Bizarre. Kind of disturbing and like without any spoilers. It's just, like it's a very like without giving anything away, it's like it's really well shot and it's really weird, but it's really fucking good. And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil anything about it, but it's good. It's not disturbing. I don't know why I said that. It's just weird, but it's good though. Barry Keegan is on his way to be one of the best actors working right now. He's gonna come back. He's gonna reprise his role as the Joker and the Batman, which is gonna be fucking awesome. Uh, I just hope they kind of tone it down a little bit, or maybe not. I don't know. But that the deleted scene is pretty grotesque. Like he looks great, but they could definitely go a really dark direction with that character. And I hope they do, but holy fuck. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Hoax. It's off the wall for sure. And yeah, a great story. Honestly, like I went into Saltburn knowing I was gonna like it, but I liked it way more than I thought I was going to. Also, because I wasn't like a huge fan of Promising Young Woman, I like this one much more. It was just a lot more clear of what it was than Promising Young Woman was. Yeah, that's why I can't be an ASMR guy because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like a weirdo. Like I'm gonna like be like tapping beer cans together and blowing clouds of smoke and um, making weird impressions of Gollum and Alf and doing weird shit, and people unsubscribe right away. Carson, aka Cinema Bates, said, "Bryn, which character on your shirt would win Survivor?" Ooh, probably. Oh, not even probably. Definitely Arnold, because Arnold is the only level-headed cartoon character on Nickelodeon. Because I feel like he's the most down to earth, but also that doesn't matter on Survivor. I mean, like he could be blindsided, but I think he would be the most strategic, and also kind of like Colby, he'd be on a lot of people's good sides a lot of the time, and he'd be I'm really thinking this out, and he'd be a really good player. I think he'd play the game. Hoke said, "Yeah, I didn't care for Pretty Young Woman, Pretty Young Thing." Yeah, it was good. It was just kind of weird, and not in a good way. Like it was just like I couldn't really tell what it was fully doing. Like it was really well shot, just like Saltburn is. Um, Carey Mulligan did a great job. Like it was well made. It's just at the certain point, like the ending, I didn't really think fit the movie, and it was like trying to be funny when it wasn't. And I don't know. I just wasn't huge on it. I really wanted to like it though. Let's get a nice crack open here. Fucking put my crack out. Can you hear that bubbling? Can you hear it? Can you hear the fizzing and the jizzing and the pissing and the buzz? Like I love and don't love how much you can hear everything. Like if I like, it's like if I'm like hyperventilating or something, like or I don't know. It's like if I had like a cold and you would just hear every detail of my cold. He's like, uh, 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 I would definitely if I was like doing streams sick, I almost wouldn't even use this mic. I would just go back to my my laptop mic for a little bit, just because you can hear everything on this fucking thing, dude. It's crazy. Tonight I watched Like Mike. Yeah, it's an early 2000s. Oh, dude, I love that movie. I mean, that for what it is, like early 2000s, like you said, guilty pleasure, if you want to call it that. Just a fun time. I mean, I watched that movie so much as a kid. Crispin Glover basically plays the same character he does in Willard or Charlie's Angels, but tries to look like an actual upstanding citizen, but he's not. Like he's a fucking weirdo. Uh, I've always enjoyed that movie, and Bow Wow was charming, probably the most charming he's been in a movie, and Same with Jonathan Lipnicki, who I've never really been a fan of, like even in Jerry Maguire, but in Like Mike, he's tolerable. And that's I think the debut for Jesse Plemons. So that's also pretty cool. And he's actually really good in it for just playing a bully. So and I always thought that too. And then I remember seeing him like pop up in some randomly, and I'm like, wait, this guy became an actual actor? Like what the fuck? And now he's in fucking everything. And he's one of the best things about Killers of the Flower Moon. I loved him in that movie. Damn. You can really hear every little thing. Every little thing but a chicken wing. Nah, Bryn loves Stuart Little too. Yeah, you caught me. Yeah, caught me. No, I don't like I kind of like the first one, but I never liked the second one. They actually had the first and second Stuart Little sealed at a thrift store not that long ago. And I kind of regretted not getting them because I could have put them on my eBay store and made like, $2 each. But yeah, it just wasn't worth it. I did get some other sealed VHSs though. The coolest one I found was the Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade. I found that sealed, which was really cool. And then I have a bunch of cool sealed. Like I just found Whatever Happened to Baby Jane sealed on VHS, and that's super fucking cool. I'm so glad I found that. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. And finding it on VHS sealed, holy fuck. Was lucky. James Borland said, I love collecting cartoons and anime on DVD from so many decades. I recently bought some Thomas the Tank Engine DVDs. Great series. At least the first 7 seasons are. I actually never watched that show. It creeped the fuck out of me. A lot of those kind of like, and I don't mean it like in a bad way, but like like shows that were kind of like more towards like really young kids, like Teletubbies, and like I kind of put it in the same category as that. And a lot of those shows like really creep me out a lot. But then again, I watched fucking Beatles Yellow Submarine, which that shit is like the most like nightmare fuel cartoon like animation ever made. So I mean I love shit like that. So I don't judge. Um but yeah, I never really got into that. But I collect a bunch of like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network stuff. Like I have all of Courage Cowardly Dog, and I have like Ed and Eddie. I just got Pete and Pete season 2 on DVD, which is really fucking cool. God, it's like fucking stuffy in here. I'm having like breathing issues. You haven't lived to when you see when Zachary Beaver came to town. That's like on the tip of my tongue. What fucking movie is that again? Like I almost know what movie you're talking about, but I'm like spacing on it. Like a motherfucker. Yeah, I love collecting older cartoons and nostalgia. I'm a nostalgia chaser for sure. Like I just had to pack up a bunch of my like Burger King, McDonald's toys, put all that shit away. Just because it was like making me nervous. I thought they were all gonna fall or something. Like it just was taking up a lot of room, so I just put them away. He said, my top favorite animated films are as follows: Haunted World of El Super Beasto. Oh, is that's the Rob Zombie one, right? The Point. Oh, 1971. I had that on DVD. Ponyo. It's a great movie. It's like a remake of Little Mermaid, kind of. Akira is fucking great, and Twice Upon a Time. Never heard of that one. The Point, though, I need to watch that. I have that on DVD and I haven't watched it yet. I really want to see it though. Like it's just been on. Like I have like at least 100 and something DVDs that I haven't watched yet. That I need to. Like I just that's my problem. Like up until lately, because lately I've gotten better at it, but I just really try not to buy too many movies anymore because I still have over 100 that I haven't. Fritz Cat's great. That's a really good one. Good sexploitation, early like 80s animation or early 80s, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy fucking movie. I haven't seen too many of Ralph Bakshi's films, but they're definitely experiences from the ones I've seen. Fire and Ice, that was a really good one. Some of that classic 80s fantasy storytelling at its peak. Kind of like a mix between like Conan the Barbarian and heavy metal. Heavy metal is really good too. I like that movie a lot. Blind Fury is one of my favorite action movies. Oh, that's the one with Rucker Hauer, right? Where he plays the blind ass kicker. I watched, not just watched, but a month or two ago, I watched Sidekicks with Chuck Norris and Jonathan Brandis. It was a fun time. Not a good movie or anything, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, Joe Piscopo definitely made that movie when he's like flipping in the air with the camera like on his fucking head. Like, oh, that's so funny, Brian. I could have sold that to you. The Troll of Central Park VHS. I just put that on my eBay. I had that for a while. I just wasn't really ever a big fan of that movie. So I just decided. I mean, I love Non Bluth, so that's why I bought it. But I have it on eBay. So if you want a second copy, also found obscure ass movie called Little Bigfoot. Oh shit! I think I have that on DVD actually. Pretty sure. I think it came in the same DVD box set as like I got this weird little like 10-pack from like Dollar Tree or something that had the Willies on it. So I bought it because I love the Willies. And I think it had that movie on it. I'm pretty sure it had Little Bigfoot and Little Bigfoot 2. I'm pretty sure. Like 90% sure. I got them for $1 each or whatnot. Pretty cool app. Oh shit, that's right. Hoax just told me about that the other day. He said that I should get on that shit because I've been selling. I have my own little eBay store. Little Bigfoot is a childhood classic. Except for he said Little Big Food. The little Sasquatch thing looks ridiculous. Hey, I mean, it can't be better than Harry and the Hendersons. That was a classic. I remember I used to watch that shit all the time. And Emmett Walsh's character is such a dick. Yeah, I always liked that movie a lot. Hoping to find Dexter's Lab Ego Trip on VHS, since Dexter's Lab is a Cartoon Network classic and it's never available on DVD for some reason. I have the first season, and not to make you jealous, but I'm going to make you jealous. I have that on VHS. I actually had been looking for that for years because it's like $20 or something on eBay, and I was like, I don't want to pay that. And my buddy who used to live down the street from me randomly, because we used to go thrifting all the time and separately a lot, and he was like, dude, I gotta show you something. And he didn't know that I'd been looking for that for so long. And he's like, yeah, dude, check this out. I got fucking Dexter's Lab Ego Trip. And I'm like, you motherfucker, dude. And he's like, what? And I was like, dude, I've been looking for that for so long. And I was like, but you know, like it's yours, don't worry about it. Like, and it was cool. I was like happy for him. But then like a couple months later, he gave it to me. So now I have it. Neener. I'm just kidding. I just want all of Don Bluth's films, and VHS is fine with me for sure. Yeah, that's fair. No, same. I think I have most of it. I think I have most of his movies now. I'm pretty sure. I know I have Land Before Time. I have Secret of Nim. I know I have American Tail somewhere. I used to have Five Goes West on VHS. Titan AE, I think I have in DVD somewhere. Anastasia DVD somewhere. The only ones I really care about the most are like Secret of Nim and Land Before Time. All Dogs Go to Heaven. I have the Proud Family Complete Original Series on DVD. I'm glad Disney finally put it out. Oh shit, I didn't know they did. I always liked that show too. Always had a good vibe to it. The theme song is a bop too. I mean, I obviously don't know any of the words, but it was cool. I got the rod, not the rod. What the fuck? The rad LED VHS. It looks so sick. Oh yeah, rad was kind of fun. I wasn't huge on it like a lot of people are, but that VHS is pretty sought after. Not as sought after as the fucking Christmas Evil clamshell VHS that Cinestalker showed in his latest video, which I definitely would love to have that. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm going to watch it this month. That's sickos. Did you get the neon vinegar syndrome? I also. LOL. I just love reading comments in like weird ways. Brentini. What's up, John Steele? Long time. What do you think of the mic, brother? Can you imagine doing some freestyling on this motherfucker? Can anybody name me some of their favorite Disney One Saturday Morning cartoons? I love Pepper Ann, Teacher's Pet, Lloyd in Space. I was never like as into Disney Channel as I was into Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, but I mean, like I watched Proud Family, I watched a little bit of Kim Possible. I just trying to think. Like I said, I'm not as I was not. I watched more of the live action stuff on Disney as a kid, like That's So Raven and stuff like Even Stevens and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Recess, that was a good one. Yeah, I definitely watched that one for sure. Don't say I almost said Doug. Doug was on Nickelodeon first, and it was only good on Nickelodeon. It was not good on Disney. And it wasn't terrible, but it was way better when it was on Nickelodeon. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else said it. Doug movie sucked too. Yeah, I got that on my eBay as well. On VHS. So Hoax, if you want to buy it, I got it on sale. $10. $10, make me holla. Superman the Animated Series is classic, just as good as Batman Animated Series. Oh my god, dude, Ren and Stimpy movie would have been lit. And it would have been probably rated R. But I would have been there for sure. Well, I mean, it probably would have came out before I was able, but Superman Animated Series is good, but to me, not as good as Batman the Animated Series, because I could watch the entirety of Batman Animated Series anytime. Like, I mean, there's so many episodes I can name you from that show and watch, like right on like the drop of a coin. But Superman was good. It just didn't have as many memorable episodes, and it was just a little bit more tame in comparison. But it was good though. Hoax said I got already. The Doug movie, is that what you're saying? You have the Doug movie. Probably the Disney Movie Club exclusive or something, right? You got it on Blu-ray. You got it in a gilded box under your bed. Rat Race is another great. Oh yeah, Rat Race was fucking awesome. Oh, I think you said never mind. That movie is good, but I thought you said Wacky Races for a second because you were talking about cartoons. Wacky Races was fucking awesome. Thanks, Gore. Thanks, Gory. Appreciate it, buddy. Long time no see. They're David Day. LOL. They're David Day. Dude, I love this fucking mic, dude. I don't even have to like stress. I can just fucking just sounds so crisp. It's like a crisp apple. Like apple pomme. Oh my god. Hello? What happened? Hello? What the fuck happened? Did I just? Oh my god. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Jesus Christ. That mic would hide the bong well. I don't have a bong anymore, Brian. I actually gave up smoking weed for like over 2.5 months. And then I gave away my bongs. I gave away all my smoking shit besides a pipe and a bubbler, which I already broke. But I gave away a lot of stuff. And but then like a week ago, I just kind of realized I just had an epiphany, like because I stopped smoking for a while because I was like, it gave me really bad anxiety. And then I realized I was like, no, you give yourself anxiety. And and you just did it so much you couldn't tell if weed was helping or not. So doing it again after like 2.5 months, I realized that if I just do it only at night, preferably like an hour or two before I go to bed, and do it with either by myself or with people I love that make me feel good, and only do it when I want to do it, then fuck it, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna smoke at a bongs anymore. I'm not gonna smoke during the daytime, and I'm not gonna smoke before I like have to socialize. Like right now, like I haven't smoked today, or yesterday. Actually, no, I smoked last night. That's a lie. I smoked last night. But yeah, so new Bryn, new. Take care, brush your hair. Gore said, "Good mics really changed the game." LOL, you sound great. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. This was a birthday present, so really happy about it too. Bryn gonna make out with it when he goes offline. Oh, I'll do it online. Powerpuff Girls movie. Hey Arnold the movie. The Wild Thornberrys movie. 2002 is era. That's a good point. But there's only one good movie in that list, and even that movie is all right. The Powerpuff Girls movie I didn't really care for because it just tried to reintroduce us to the Powerpuff Girl, like kind of do like the pilot as a movie, and I didn't really like it. They were like, it's like he's creating the Powerpuff Girls. It's like we already know. Like give us a movie like after all this shit's already happened. Like what the fuck? And then the Hey Arnold movie, I watched like 5 minutes of it and I turned it off. It was just bullshit compared to the show. And then the Wild Thornberrys movie, though, that was my jam. That was my jam as a kid. I watched that shit a lot as a kid, like a lot. When John said, "Take care, brush your hair, take care of yourself, Brandon." I'm trying. I'm having a little birthday drinky, but I've cut down, and I'm trying to cut it down even more. Weed's a lot more fun than drinking, but drinking, it calms your nerves more than weed does. Sometimes weed makes you feel like, a little tweaky. Man, James Borland is just jumping around the place. I love it, though. I recently saw TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze, and TMNT 3 in time. Great films. Totally resonates the turtles extremely well. Yeah, the turtle representation it's really important nowadays. Yeah, the second one's a lot of fun. I haven't seen the third one. I heard it was terrible, but I definitely want to watch it at some point. Moderation is key, and yeah, yo, I still keep up with their collection updates. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. We definitely got a freestyle sometime soon. Same with you, Johnny. Hugs the Rocco short on Netflix is great, though. Haven't seen it. I really want to, though. I heard the Invader Zim one's good, too. But earlier was mentioned the Dexter's Lab movie is one of the best like cartoon movies. I think it's only like an hour long, but it's fucking great. It's definitely the best Cartoon Network movie, I think. That and the even the this was a lot later for a lot of people, so don't blame you guys if you haven't seen it. But the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends movie was really good too. The Destination Imagination. That was actually really surprising. But I also love that show. So, and that was even kind of later for me. Excuse me. Just Mr. Burps a lot today. The Bob's Burger movie is awesome, extremely underrated. I liked it. I'm also not like a huge Bob's Burgers fan. So me saying that like I liked it in a snobbish way like that doesn't really mean anything because I'm not like a huge Bob's Burgers guy. So me saying the movie's all right, it doesn't say anything at all because I'm not a huge fan. So, but it was good though. It was good. Definitely made me laugh quite a bit. So I mean that just alone. Oh yeah. The Ed and Eddie, the Ed and Eddie movie was decent. I just remembered it being too long, and also it's like I just felt like it was kind of pointless, other than him trying to meet his brother or whatever, or find his brother. Well, that was cool, but it was also kind of disappointing. Billy and Mandy, yeah. I think they made like 5 movies or like 4 movies at least. Um, but I think you're talking about Big Boogie Adventure, which was pretty good. I have that on DVD actually. It's worth like $50 or something like that. Gotta do the Jack Black thing when he's like the tongue, the teeth, the lips, or whatever the fuck he says. Apparently, there's a Johnny Bravo movie where he went to Hollywood. It's great. Haven't seen it. There's actually a really cool theory on Johnny Bravo, actually, and I'm sure some of you guys already know this one. But the theory is that Johnny Bravo's actually a kid, and that he just looks at him like he just sees himself as an adult because that's like his fantasy. Like he just wishes he was a grown up. So he just goes around pretending he's one, but we see what he's pretending. And that's why girls shut him down right away. And why they look at him and they're already repulsed. Like you think that's because he's a douche, but it's like because he's a kid. His best friend is a kid. He lives with his mom, which I mean that part doesn't really say anything. But oh my god. That's why you don't drink hella beer while you're doing a podcast type thing. But yeah, that's a cool theory. I like that theory. I have a couple of riddles for you guys though. If you guys want to play some riddles while we're talking, I'm just gonna say a riddle at a time, and then you guys can guess, and we'll keep talking in the meantime. But what belongs to you, but your friends use it more? And to those who I talked to about this before, don't say the answer. I'm talking to you, Hoax, and Tim, if you're listening. But what belongs to you, but your friends use it more? Go. Goat milk. No, it's not the answer. But sheep in the big city, Time Squad, Robot Jones. Oh yeah, those were like some of those were really underrated. Yeah, Flapjack and Chowder were both like peak 11-year-old me or whatever when it came out. Like I loved both of those shows. Both very funny too, and a lot of people are starting to actually recognize that. But if anyone wants to try to answer the riddle, let me know. Or guess. Throw some guesses out there. It'd be kind of cool. See what you guys come up with. And then I have other ones for you too. Your mom. That's like an answer my dad would say. LOL. If you guys don't like that one, I have another one for you. What can you hold in your right hand but not your left hand? I have a bunch stored in my head, so if you guys get tired of that one, let me know. Ugh. Jesus. That's the only gross thing. Like, because I can hear myself talking. Like, I actually like doing that because then I can hear how loud I'm getting, how quiet I'm getting, how gross I'm sounding. But it's also kind of taxing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I'm not high though, because like if I was high, my anxiety would be so much worse right now. Like it's already kind of goes in and out, like hearing myself and shit. But it'd be so bad if I was high right now. I'd be like, what? Oh. I'm stumps. Come on, Gore. What can you hold in your right hand but not your left hand? What belongs to you but your friends use it more? I'm only doing two at a time. Tell all the other listeners out there, and be say something. I say. Damn, James Borland's on a rant right now. I love it. He's on a roll. Yeah. Yeah, half of the most of those I haven't seen. I did watch an episode of Bear Bears. That was cool. I watched like the Halloween episode. That was kind of cool. Jason Lee was in it. Adventure Time's good. I just can't really like become such a fanboy of it, but I do like it. Like it's a good show. I'm just not like a huge fan of it. Like I would say I'm a fan. I'm just not like I'd watch it if it was on TV or if somebody was like, let's watch Adventure Time, but I'm not like a diehard fan like I am with a lot of the other shows. Like regular show, I would say I'm a way bigger fanboy of that show than Adventure Time. But both good shows, and both probably like two of the last really good Cartoon Network shows for sure. Come on, guys. What do you hold in your right hand but not your left hand? Like, what can you hold in your right hand but you can't hold in your left hand? And what belongs to you that your friends use more? The clock is still ticking. The clock is still ticking, guys. Riddles all day. And if somebody gives me an answer, my right thumb. You can hold your right thumb in your left hand. But no, it's not the answer. But I like the enthusiasm. Keep guessing. I like it. I like it. I mean, you're the only one actually trying to guess. Hoax is like your mom. It's okay. When I sent another riddle to my dad, I like said I know I said that one. What can you hold in your left hand, or what can you hold in your right hand but not your left? And my dad first answer was like my dick. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, I love my dad. I was like, well, you can, but that's besides the point. But you can. Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like my ears are about to bleed. I should have just said macaque. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my dad did. All right. Well, does anybody want to guess one more time? Because I can just say it if you guys want me to. I'll just say it. But I want to make sure you guys are done guessing because I will tell you if you guys are done guessing. Then maybe we can say one that you guys do know. But don't feel bad because a lot of these I didn't know the answer to until I either read them and then looked at the answer while I was reading them to people, or some of them I did get pretty quick, but not these two. These two I told the people, and well, actually, no. The first one was told to me, and I did not get it. So do not feel bad. Okay, since nobody's in the chat anymore, Monkey Bone is another classic. Renfield is one of my favorite. I hate to say it, James. I'm not trying to sound like a hater or anything, but I wasn't a fan of either movie. But I'm just being honest. Wouldn't be me if I wasn't. Monkey Bone, I actually hated. Teach their own. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just was not a fan. Renfield, I loved the first 5 minutes, and then it just kind of slowly dwindled after that. But again, to each their own. And Nicolas Cage was really good in it. He was the best part. Renfield. All right. So, what can you hold in your right hand but not your left hand? The answer is your left hand. You cannot hold your left hand in your left hand. What belongs to you that your friends use more? Your name. Your name. Cocaine Bear was pretty good. I like that one. I saw that in theaters, actually. So, yeah. What can you hold in your right hand but not your left hand? Your left hand. What belongs to you but your friends use it more? Your name. So, those are the answers of the first 2 riddles. Let's get on to the next riddle. A man has... We're slow. I hope you mean me included, because I didn't get either of those either. So, what can you hold? Oh, so not. I almost did the same riddle again. A man has 2 American coins that add up to 30 cents. One is not a nickel. I might have said that wrong, but but a man has 2 American coins that add up to 30 cents, and one is not a nickel. What is the answer? I'm just going to do that one by itself, because that one's kind of a doozy. I'm just going to have that actually be the banner of the episode for a little bit. Yeah, there you go, Brian. Yeah, he got it. The other one is a nickel, because I said one of them isn't a nickel, but I didn't say the other one. I didn't say the other one wasn't. I only said one of them isn't a nickel, but the other one is. The quarter isn't a nickel. That's the answer. Yeah, just because one isn't a nickel. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, I'm trying to think of another one that I have in my head. Here, wait. Actually, let me grab my phone real quick. I've written down a bunch. 1 second. Is a little boy that Santa Claus forgot. All right. All right. There are 2 fathers and 2 sons in a car, but only 3 people. How? I'll leave that stewing in your brain. God, I worry about myself sometimes. I also enjoyed Megan, another banger for 20. That one was decent. Just the way that Megan looked, though, kind of bothered me. And it was kind of like almost like a remake of Orphan mixed with like Child's Play. You know, we've seen it before, but again, that doesn't really matter, but it just didn't add a lot for me. But it was decent. I didn't mind it. One isn't a nickel. Yeah. So there are 2 fathers and 2 sons in a car, but only 3 people. How is this possible? And we'll do another one. What tastes better than it smells? So we're doing a double riddle. I mean, they're not the same riddle, but I'm just saying, like, I'm giving you 2 to chew on for a little bit. And you can tell me, you can either tell me go fuck yourself, or you can tell me the answer to the riddle. Hey, you never know. Go fuck yourself might be the answer to one of those. Yes. I'm hoping that I just realized that somebody could be looking up the answers, but I'm gonna trust you guys that you aren't. So easy. Two Stupid Dogs, another good one. Yeah, that is a good show. Grandpa, Father, and Son. Yeah, that is the answer. Because they're both fathers, and the father's also a son to the grandpa. So, you got the other one though, Gory or Bluey? Wait, okay. What tastes better than it smells? That's the question. So let's see if somebody gets it. Say, put it down. Put the riddle down. Give me the answer now. Do it. Do it now. Come on. Put your cock away. Jesus. Fuck. I got the boner. It hurts. Oh shit. I think my buddy's here. Might have to go here soon, guys. Try to give me the riddle answer though. Wait, I'll put it on mute real quick. All right, guys. Well, the answer was what tastes better than it smells? It's your tongue. Your tongue tastes better than it smells. All right, guys. Take it easy. Love y'all. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Thanks for joining in. I'll definitely do more of these more often because this is just so sick with a good mic. So, anyway, guys, love y'all. Have a good one. Peace.